really straightforward, but it has like a lot of physical things on the table, and that's what makes it fun.
And this is a brand new version that the VPW table just we tested it. It ran really, really well. It definitely has hidden details that we couldn't see in the other version.
Yeah. For example, the drop table actually has like this dust filter on the glass, so it makes it even creepier.
Oh, they do have it as these ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I keep forgetting. There we go. I'm not used to using the backflip like the top ones, these top ones, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh, it fell through the hole. Oh, again, you ain't getting ball saved on here. Oh, I didn't get nothing for that. Or that. Game over. It's so fast that it just, that's it.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just trying to get out of the chair. Put some coins in. Nope. Oh, neat. It was not enough. Missed it. I just had that one left. Got it. Get up there. All right. Didn't clear that. Nope. It took all that work to get up there. Nope. I should have kept my bumpers down. Straight drain. Oh. It kicked back. What's the score on this?
You have like 100.
I turned mine.
194,000 is your score.
I'm close to it. I'm close to it then. got too crazy with it. Whoa,
231, 160.
231, 160. Yeah, let's get it.
I'm pitiful.
Wrong answer, chat. I didn't even ask a question.
231, 160. Doesn't beat your score, but it beats my previous score, so that's an upgrade. That's one of the things about having like scores on things of like if you can get a better score of like you don't feel as bad of like you came back and you did better the next time.
I may be a murderer, but at least I got that score update.
Exactly.
This is it. Sticking at 0. There's 6,000. Yeah. Lots of hits to nothing. Still,
Balls
that's
in play.
a record in itself.
Balls in play.
Hit another nothingness. Yeah, 13,000 points off of 5,000 hits.
There you go.
I don't know if I've heard that before.
Yes, this seems new.
I think I either got an extra ball, but there is a ball save lit. I didn't know this table had one. Here.
Ball saved.
Still lit. Hitting 3. I gotta hit that blinking 2 over there if I can get to it. Nope, right straight in. I opened the door for it basically. Ooh. No. Absolutely not. That is exactly how I feel about that. And you know who pities me?
I'm pitiful.
Absolutely pitied. But that's my goal, is to try to hit all of those. You're up.
I don't have pockets. All right, guys. Let's see if I can beat my high score again. No. I was aiming for the ramp and I didn't get it. Let's try to aim for that ramp again. There we go. Nope. Yeah, after my turn. After my turn. Go with, just whatever, man. You pick it for me. $10 tip. What? I didn't even know that was an option. Yeah, just give me $10. Or get out of my bar right now.
I will later on in the stream. I will be making our one Halloween drink that is on the menu. It is called the Zombie. It is very tasty. It is, but the best way to describe it is
Damn.
the Caribbean Long Island iced tea, basically.
Nope, just bounced into oblivion. I've no shame in nudging that shit over. No, no, no! I have to let go. Will it drop by itself? I don't know. Yeah. Just nudge it out of the way. It's a ball loss, man. You just gotta accept your losses and move on.
I haven't made it in a long time, but I got a really funny story about this drink. So the first time that my dad, who doesn't live, he lives in a different state, came to visit while I had this bar. My dad's like a cool guy. Like he likes to do what, like he'd be here playing pinball. Like he's, you know, kind of like your dad. Like he wants to be involved in whatever's happening, you know. And so he drove here, so it was like 11 hours, whatever. And he was like, make me a drink. And I was like, all right. He's going through the menu, choose a drink. He's like, I want this drink. I don't think you want that drink. That's not a, you just came from sea level, drove for 11 hours, didn't sleep last night, drink at 70 years old. No, make it for me. All right. So I make him the Zombie, and he drinks it faster. It's not a downing drink. It's a sipping drink.
Sure.
And so he is standing by the bar and goes like this. And I'm thinking, oh my God, my dad's having a heart attack. So I grab sit him down and stuff. And he's like, oh, don't get it. I'm fine. Like, all right. So he sleeps for like an hour and gets back up and just hangs out and keeps drinking. My dad's not a drinker at all.
Just had to sleep it off.
But I thought for somebody that didn't really, my dad didn't grow up drinking. He was definitely more into other recreational activities. And he just never was much of a drinker. That he didn't just get super trashed really fast, but he treated it like somebody who had drank for a long period of time. He knew if I just sleep it off, that the first thing he did is just get back up and then drink again.
Yeah.
That's like something usually you only get from experience, not just naturally would do. But that Space Wizard did that once too. He got super trashed, slept, and got back up and drank again.
Yeah.
Sometimes just a little nap.
Yeah, you just need a little snoozer. You're a little tired.
All right, I'm going for 400,000. Not 400 million.
Going for 400 million or bust.
Oh, I want to get all of those, but it's hard. It's a hard time finding out. Like I know what flippers to use to hit those, but hitting it to those flippers, because there's 4 flippers down there, you know, so it's not as easy to.
Racking up scores, yeah.
The other thing is that the ball just plays much better in this version, because the VPW, the physics they use is the closest to real physics that has been Virtual Pinball's ever had, and you can definitely tell the difference because we used to get way more screwed in the bottom, but it doesn't bounce. It's not as floaty, You know, like the other one had a little bit of floatiness to the ball. And this doesn't have as much floatiness. Alright, there's one. I got one. Hit that too. That was the flipper I needed, so. There it is, two. Got one left, come on. I was trying to let it roll down, to, you know, to the edge so I could get it. Hit three. Get up there. All right, I'll take this. Get that last one. Hey, come on. There it is, got it. Right, hit three. It's right there. Oh, come on, I thought that was gonna hit it. Oh,
no.
It thought about it and decided the ball's like, nah.
Nah, I'm going home.
I gotta get to three. Oh, that was so close to three again.
Yeah. There you go, underneath. No. Nice, you just got to get that last one.
Ah.
Oh.
I got three. No, come on, that was a three hit.
Oh.
Ah. No! 357. What is mine? I got a 357 Magnum.
374.
Oh, so close. And that's the furthest I think that either of us has gotten to hitting the all the things, because I think 1 and 2 is the only ones we've hit. So I actually I didn't hit 3 either.
All right. Nope. Ball 2, that's it. Oh no. Ball 3. This is the worst I've done.
Ever in any pinball experience ever?
Of all time, this is a living nightmare. This is what's gonna keep me up at night. Like, why didn't I do better? No, I'm just kidding.
Is that already it?
Yeah, that was it. And I got crushed.
I preheated the oven for the.
For the pizza?
It's a good time to start that. All right, here we go. Going for the numbers. Next up, we got Friday the 13th, guys. Original pinball table. Something that we've both been wanting. We've played it a little bit. I played it more than a little bit. but Dead's only played it a little bit. It's something that we were talking about, trying to learn a little bit more about that table, because it is fun. That's just a straight screw. That is a straight screwed right there. No! Oh! No! I did not play for very much longer. That's our evil laugh mix. You're up.
Just had to stir the sausages. Even it being on low, you gotta stir it up every once in a while. Otherwise, that barbecue sauce can kind of like bake on, to the side of the crock
Oh yeah,
pot.
that's Katie. That's one of the main things. Every time we had people over, she always would have the little sausages. That's I like to call them snossage.
Sausages.
And I'd be like late at night, at like 3 in the morning by myself, eating that caked on barbecue sauce. Because like after a while, obviously like nobody's gonna be stirring if everybody's gone. And I'm the only person left to stir.
Hey, you do you, man. If, like, it makes you happy, I'm not gonna get in your way.
Well, I would forget to eat.
Yeah, just barbecue sauce is not good. Though.
No, I mean I just forget to eat. When we used to have people over all the time,
Yeah.
like always would forget to eat all that food. It was pretty much always for everybody else. I forget because I was having to host.
Yeah, and you had to like.
People were coming
troubleshoot.
over staggered. Like I used to work Saturdays, so you come over like 8. I think it was like 7, 8, or whatever.
Yeah,
You'd
everyone
come
was
over.
already trashed.
Yeah, so.
Especially if music was already
Yeah.
over here. Like,
Oh, yeah, if you even saw.
yeah. Of like, never know.
Wonder what that guy's doing for this weekend. He doesn't even tell me anymore.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
We talked about, let's see.
Just did not have the oomph to get up the
Some,
ramp. Ball 3. Gotta
some
make
game
it.
some game that he was playing, he was telling me about. Super Mario Wonder a little bit. And then, I told him that we were streaming. That was it. He loved the message, but no response. Not like, oh, that sounds fun. You know what? I'm going to stop by and support you, my friend. None of that. That was, we can say all of this about him and 0071 because they're never going to be on to call us. If all of a sudden he's like, no, I'm watching right now, I would apologize profusely.
Yeah.
Right now, on air. But I know that's not going to happen. That's why I
But
feel
you know.
very comfortable calling him out. All right, guys, we're going to do one more each before we move on to Friday, the Girteenth. It's a girth. Every Friday, you just get fatter and fatter. Another Quicksave production. That would be funny that we just change a little bit of the word or have a rhyme and we make a whole movie so people are, oh, it's a new Friday the 13th movie. No, it's Friday the 13th. And then they pay to see it. It's too late. You already gave us your money. Who cares if it's what you wanted or not? They have those like movies that they use the posters of famous movies. Like there was a Russian one. It was like the Russian Avenger movies. But it had the same cover as Endgame. so people would go and watch it, like and rent it from like Redbox, and then if they don't care, you could return it right after. Your money's already been taken.
It's too late. It's too late.
That happened. Remember, we were at, I think you were there. We were at 1UP or something, and 0071 was saying, I was telling him that, oh, they just finished shooting a new Alien movie. And he's like, oh, I already have it. And I said, no, it was a movie that you downloaded that had Alien in the title that stole the Alien font. And he's like, the next time I saw him, he's like, yeah, you're right, that was not an Alien. Because the font isn't copyrighted, so they're like, oh yeah, sure. There's aliens in the movie, not those aliens.
Not those aliens, to be clear. No xenomorphs, but there are aliens.
Yeah, I thought it was so funny. I think that's funny because they do that. If people were paying more attention to what they were doing, that stuff wouldn't work. But it's I mean, people are like, oh, that's screwed up. Is it though? Like, they wouldn't be able to do that or get away with it if there wasn't enough people that are just either really gullible or just don't pay attention to what they're doing.
Right.
That you just look at the font. Nothing else about it seemed alien at all. Like the picture wasn't a xenomorph. It was of a different... Everything about it except for the font. Like, that's on you. That's not on them.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
The Avengers one also had like a picture of whatever Russian superheroes. It just so happened that the composition of the poster was the same as Avengers.
Okay.
But there's no Iron Man. There was nothing like that. They weren't like Steel Boy. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a rip-off like that.
Okay.
But even then, there's a lot of parody movies. Scary Movie, all that. They would recreate posters and stuff like that. But that's the whole point of a parody movie.
So keep mentioning Russia. One of the things that I wanted to talk about on stream was...
how our copyrights that we get strikes for is always... our streams are banned in Russia. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
There's like, oh, there's a copyrighted song in this stream. And I was like, oh, crap. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's played in every country except for Russia. And I said, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So the USSR, back in the Cold War days, there was obviously the race to space, right? Everyone, Sputnik and all of that came out.
And that's
but
what
there was also a race to dig the deepest hole to study the center of the Earth, right?
Yeah.
And the USSR actually has the world record for digging the deepest hole known to man.
Isn't there a movie about that called The Descent?
Well, let's keep me a horror theme though.
I mean, I'm sure that it was horrific to do that. The further you get down there, the hotter it is.
Yeah. It's
and probably it was the USSR. How many safety measures do you think they did during that dig?
Right.
You were taken out of your house to go dig in the middle of the night.
No, they had to use heavy machinery. It's the only way that it's possible. There comes a point where man is ineffective, so you have to use machines. And the thing is like they dug about 7.5 miles down approximately. Nope. About 3. But they what it was one of the unexpected events was that the rock sediment started to have more of like a plastic kind of material. So it wouldn't break up the same way, so the drills became ineffective. They would have had to
create a new type of drill.
Yeah. But because the USSR disbanded, the project was abandoned, never thought of again.
Except for you.
Yeah.
Keeping it alive. But yeah, that's why I really like that show For All Mankind, because it's like about the space race, but what if Russia got there first to the moon? And then every season's a different decade, so like this season's like the early 2000s, and we're already on Mars.
Yeah.
Like if Russia would have won the space race, we would have continued to race them into space going further.
Oh yeah.
But since we won, we went to the moon 2 more times, and we're like,
It's not really
and then
worth
that was it. And by the time we got interested in it again, NASA's funding was already cut.
Right.
So the only thing that we even have about going to Mars is mostly privately funded. NASA's still a thing, and there's still obviously very much the Curiosity,
Authority.
the rover, all that stuff's all them.
Yeah.
But a lot of that was from private funding.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, we would already be on other planets in our solar system if Russia would have won.
Sure.
So that's interesting enough. Should we have won if we would have gotten more out of it in the long run? Who knows? Nobody knows. Alternate history.
Alternate history. I do like it. That's what Man in the High
Have you
Tower's
seen that
all
show?
about.
The For All Mankind?
No, not for all of it. Okay.
It's really good. It is, yeah. It's like,
Here comes the fog.
oh, there it is.
Get it?
Did you see if the thing was preheated yet? Oh. Get that! Oh, nice save there. Got extra ball is lit. Oh! Keeping the ball alive, but that's about it. Not doing much with it. No points for most of these hits, and that's exactly what happens there, folks. Ball 3 on this final turn. I got close to my score, but never quite beat it. And there it is.